course, we are just giving them a little bit attention at the same time. So please kindly follow this family, the EC family. Yeah, on YouTube. They are also on YouTube. I love what she teach. Actually, I literally enjoy her topic. I do go there, I watch her, and from there send me at the collect expo sometimes. You don't understand. So that is the true matter. So after we finish from here, all of us as well, I know say you guys too love me. I talk, yeah. I am a talkative. I only talk with you guys. I'm a very quiet and a reserved person outside here. But if I'm sitting here, I am not talking. I don't think you will like it. Okay, so if you feel irritated because maybe I talk too much, of course I'm here to talk. I'm here to entertain you. Then please, you can just exit. Okay, I want everybody to be happy. All right, I wouldn't want my character to disappoint you. You get. Thank you so much for your understanding. So the EC family are going to teach us a lot today, because even our father here, I call him my father because he's full of wisdom, he's full of knowledge, and yes, he has a lot of experience. Okay, so when they are talking, I obey. You understand? I'm picking I be for them. So yes, he has a lot of experience. I really want to learn from our father here, the EC family. I really want to learn. So sir, I have a question about parenting, because me, sometimes I won't shout. You don't understand? Sometimes I won't shout because of my kids. You don't understand? So I don't know, how do you really tolerate the kids, especially when they are difficult, you know, when they are misbehaving? How do you tolerate them? How do you actually tolerate the kids? Because it's a difficult thing.
In the first place, you don't see your children as being difficult.
Okay.
Because if you see your children as being difficult, then you are equally difficult.
Okay.
Because you have to see your children as an individual, as a body themselves.
Okay.
You know, so you just have to find a medium so that you fit in. Try to understand. Try to get a little the patient to tolerate and to calm the situation, put them into talk, and try to understand from them. Ask them. You ask them.
The kids should keep calm, please. They say you are making too much noise. The audience are saying that, please, so that they will hear your daddy speak.
You try to engage the children into discussion. Why are you doing this? You know, because there's always a reason. There's always what we call it's a reason for every action. Because there is no action that doesn't have a drive. So from that drive, when the child can be able to explain to you what is driving he or she to do that thing, then you have to now find the understanding. Find the mutual understanding where you have a common base. So this way, I think you won't feel too offended, and you will not see the child as being a bad one. Okay. So that is that's I normally do. Okay. You know, I try to give an understanding and be calm. Okay. You don't. It's one thing is wrong. You don't blow off. When you see the child is doing something that you think, oh my God, why this? You have to learn to calm yourself together, put yourself together, because if you go out of limit, you've spoiled the situation. Okay. The child too can never have the understanding anymore. So it's very important for you as a parent, get yourself together, remain calm, and then get the child, engage the child into a discussion. Why are you doing this? And
then you'll be able to correct the child as well. Okay. So our father, you've heard what he said. He has a lot of experience. He's not. He looks so young. Oh, when I not use the way they look like this now, they think say this bros. Now you go they call him bros. This one I pa. You know what I'm saying? When I first talk my own, you know say my own. They get as it be. People who understand me, they love me. They know how I speak, and they know that love is a beautiful thing. We can joke, we can laugh, and that is not a joke right now when I said he's a very experienced man. He has a grown-up kids. He has been there. The children are very decent, very respectful, very well behaved, and it's very fascinating to me because right now I'm still in the learning process. We are trying our best. Our kids are still very small, and I see how he handles his kids with care, with calmness. So I thought, of course, these are the topic which they treat in their page. So I believe if you really want to learn many things about motherhood or parenting and yeah, upbringing, and you just go there and enjoy it. Just listen very carefully. They are special, all right? Like he said, you know, you have to fit in, you have to be calm, you have to calm down, put yourself in that position with that kid and find out. And it's only when you calm down, just like when you want to play with a dog, or the very first time if you are wanting to walk with dog or play with a dog, you first of all give a dog your backhand and then you bow down. Exactly what he said. I'm just trying to you know, explain it to you as well. I'm sure you understand, but this is the way I understand it, because this is actually the way me and my husband usually do it as well. You give a dog the backhand and then you go down, let the dog smell you first, and then before you turn the hands around, you must go on your knee, because dogs does not like it when you are too up there. And that is why you see many people who train dog, or if you have a dog, you must go down, and that is when he will not bark you or bite you. Yeah. Isn't it so,
that is it.
Daddy?
It's a three-way solution.
Yeah.
The father, the friend, and the little one.
The little one,
Don't
yeah.
feel too big before a child.
Yeah, you don't feel too big in front of a child, before a child. That is good. And Madam, I want to ask the Madam of EC family, so go ahead, continue to see if you can do the two at once by watching here and as well following the page at the same time, because we're going to go there immediately afterwards, because we're going to conclude this topic there in their own page. So we're only going to ask Madam one more question, and we'll ask Oga one more question. Me, I am the moderator.
Yeah.
Today, me, I'm a pakororo. I not get brains. You don't understand. Me, I be pakororo. You don't understand. Yeah, it's clear. Yeah. So you just relax, just relax. I love this kind of topic to be discussed all the time. I want to ask Madam. So, what does quality time, spending quality time with your family mean to you?
When it comes to spending quality time with families, in our family we take it so serious and very important. You know, especially here in Europe, the number one way of connecting with your children is by spending quality times with them. It's not when you buy them most expensive gift, because for them over here it's like nothing. So in the way of we spending quality times with them, we need to still make out that time for ourselves first. You know, we don't have to be selfish that, okay, today I want to go and visit this friend, I want to go and visit this friend, while I ignore my children at home. Instead of doing that, you you just stay with your children, spend some quality times with them. You take them out swimming, you take them out to the park, you know, especially at home. You know, you do a lot of stuff with them that for you it might not make sense to you, but for the children it is really important. Even though it looks like it's little for you, but for the children it's very important, that quality time. You know, as a mom, I'm a very busy mom. I work 8 hours a day, and most times I work 6 times a week. But especially this summer, when I close from work, immediately I put my bags down. I know I just take my kids, okay, let's go swimming. We do that 4 to 5 times in a week. So I have to meet up, you know, I have to balance it. You know, that's the way of me bribing them.
Okay, you go for swimming 5 times
go
a
for
week.
swimming 3 to 4 times. You can ask them, they are here, or 5 times a week. We just go for 30 minutes or for 1 hour. We swim, you know. I even go with some of my children, the friends. We go together, we have some nice time together, you know. And I'm that kind of person that I'm always, you know, like closed, always indoors. I don't mix up too much with people. So I just spend time with my children a lot, and I make them to have that. I have to create that memory for them, because that is what is very important. Creating that memory that when they grow up, they will say, Mama and Papa, they used to do this with us, they used to do this with us at home, and yeah, that's just it.
Okay.
If I were to it, you know, there's one thing we used to do. We just put the music and we dance.
We just
Okay.
dance,
Even
especially with the
like
little ones.
the little ones. Even this game, they call it Just Dance. We
Yeah.
just put in a computer and we are dancing, and even sometimes I get up, I'll make my own move. This is daddy move, you know, this kind of thing,
Okay.
mommy move. So these are things in the family that is children, they will want to even say, oh, this is beautiful. They want also to impart it also to their own kids. So these are the quality time.
Yeah.
Things you leave good memories in the children in the head, that when they are growing, they carry it along with them, and they will always remember home is home. When they go out, when they're outside, they always, oh, there's something they miss. Those joy, those memorable good time at home. It must not be expensive. You must not use throw big parties or whatever. Just little things. But for the children,
It means a lot.
It means a lot. So
Do you see it affecting the kids positively? Do you see the difference between parents that spend quality time with their kids and parents that does not spend quality time with their kids? I'm sure you must have had a lot to do with other kids as well. You must have seen other kids.
of
Do you
course.
see
Let me
the
say
difference?
something.
Okay.
Yes, I see a lot of difference when you see parents that really spend quality time with their kids. You know, when your kids go out, that kids will be very joyful, they will be very happy. But when you see a child that the parent does not even spend quality time with them, the child is always moody and it's like surprised the way the other children with their parents are engaging and communicating together. You will see it in the girl's face and or the boy's face. It always shows. It always shows. You will always notice the
Is there any
loneliness.
other way you have noticed children that doesn't have really that proper upbringing or quality time with the family? Is there any other way?
You know, children are very, very innocent. Yeah? Sometimes they will just be with their friends and they will just throw some words, and you will not take meaning in what they say. You know, sometimes with my children, when they are playing with their friends, they'll say, Aliyaba, then your mama is so cool, your mom is so cool, she's doing this thing with you, she's doing this thing with you. Like if I tell my mom or my dad to do such things with me, they will say, hey, I beg you, go and sit down on, you know, those kind of words. They are so innocent, they just say it, and you will not know that that is what they are really missing, you know, this quality time
Exactly.
with the children.
If I have to actually say one thing is this. If you have more quality time with the children, first one of the things you will notice is the language that the children are using.
Okay.
Because there are some words that comes out from the mouth of a child, some negative words, some negativity in the children.
Okay.
Because if you as the parents, you are not there, you don't even know whom your child associates with, and you don't know what they are taking in. So when you have more time with the children, you can be able to tell your child, oh look, this word, you don't use it. You don't use this word, so you use good words, good vibes, you give them good vibes. And if after in a situation, and when these children, when they don't have more time for them, because the children, they need time.
Yeah.
They need the time, they need the attention, so and they need you to give it to them. So when you don't give it to them, negative things coming to them. By slowly you see some children tend to be very negative. They start to hate themselves. That self-hate, hatred starts to come in.
Yeah.
Because they look at themselves, they say, oh, why is it that that child, Thomas' father does a lot with Thomas and mine don't do it with me?
Yeah.
My parents hate me.
Yeah.
So you see, they start to get that thing inside them, start to build up.
Yeah.
You know?
And
And it affects
their behavior. Their behavior.
It
Yeah.
affects them completely.
The last child should come out of the water, so we are the
Aliyah.
last. Come.
Get
Come
well
out finally. So don't worry yourself, my wonderful sister. Everybody is now out of the pool, so we'll be able to concentrate. Actually, you are right. Thank you so very much. It's quite dangerous to leave kids in the water, but matured people like Michelle and others are as well there. Okay. Thank you so much for caring. God bless you. So it affects their character when you don't spend quality time with your children. Yeah, and when they see other kids, when they if these kids see other kids playing with their family, seeing that family love, they miss it. Okay, they feel pains, and it has a very, very big side effect. When they grow up later on, they will realize that, oh, they've missed a lot. That is what
They're being neglected.
they've been neglected. Yeah. So the EC family are making us to understand that quality time, to spend quality time with your children matters a lot, because then their upbringing will be easier. You know, you'll be able to notice something. So that is exactly what I wanted to ask Mr. Osifo. Mr. Osifo is here, you know, last time I checked, he used to be Mabel, but today is Mr. Osifo you then. Yeah. So Mr. Osifo, how do you notice when something is wrong with your child? When your child is sad, when your child needs attention or whatever, how do you really notice this?
Yeah, still bounce back on the same question you asked my bros here.
Yeah.
You know, how it feels to spend quality time with your children. You understand? It's only when you spend quality time with your children you'll be able to know when something is wrong or right. You understand? Because if you don't have good communication, you don't have good understanding with your children, you will not know when they are happy or when they are not happy. Just like what my bro said is that if you don't have that quality time with them, you don't know the kind of negative vibe they are having outside. It is when you give them attention, you ask them questions, you ask them when they come back from school, you ask them how was school today, did anybody bully you in school, did anybody, we do ask our children those kind of questions, because one thing about bully is that when they start bullying them, they start feeling intimidated. You understand, and that thing start disturbing them